Alright, people. DJ Legion here, going to show you some 45s, 7-inch vinyl from the 1950s. Yeah, just to take you guys back down memory lane. Most of this is artists you're going to recognize, and what I'm showing you here is the real stuff. These are not reissues. This is the stuff they were buying off the shelf in the 1950s. All right, the Four Aces. This is an original Rock Around the Clock, Bill Haley and the Comets. This is The Great Pretender by the Platters. Kansas City by Wilbert Harrison on Fury. That's a hard one to get. My Special Angel, Bobby Helms. So I'll point out here, this paper is bad for vinyl. I mean, they didn't know it in the 1950s, but there's a lot of acid in this paper, and that damages the surface of the record. So a lot of these I have put in white, archival quality, acid-free sleeves, and then I just stick the original paper sleeve that came with the album at the time in front of that. Also, these sleeves are sometimes more valuable than the records themselves, particularly if it's an obscure label or a regional label. Just the sleeve itself can be very collectible. Moving on, we have Blueberry Hill, Fats Domino. This is You Don't Own Me by Leslie Gore. Patsy Cline, this is a pink Decca. Pink label Decca is very collectible. This is, I think, 1958. Pink labels went to radio stations, and black labels went to retail. So it's very cool. Let me back the camera up a minute and adjust it. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is 1958. This is a pretty swinging track. By this point, Elvis is on the scene. Rock and roll is coming on big, and even the country artists were starting to adapt a little bit. She's picking the pace up with this song here. Paul Anka, Put Your Head on My Shoulder. Picture sleeve. Bobby Darin, Mac the Knife. Here's a couple of Fats Dominoes. I believe this one is 59, and this one is 1957. Lonely Teardrops by Jackie Wilson on Brunswick. I have some Buddy Hollies now. This is That'll Be the Day by the Crickets. Maybe Baby by the Crickets. Oh Boy by the Crickets. And of course Chantilly Lace by the Big Bopper, and we all know what's coming next. Ritchie Valens with Donna. And let's see, Witchcraft by Frank Sinatra. This is probably the only reissue. I'm sure this came out prior to the 1950s, but Yakety Yak by the Coasters. This is My Only Son. This is an original Sun. Let me move in here. Sun Records. Whole lot of shaking going on. Jerry Lee Lewis. This is the only original Sun that I own right now. Those are quite expensive, obviously, as you can imagine. Original Johnny Cash. Elvis Presley, obviously. You know, another one. I don't own any original 1950s Elvis on vinyl. I wish I did. Doris Day, Everybody Loves a Lover. It's back out again now. Marty Robbins, El Paso. Once again, you know, the sleeve, the paper's no good, so they're in white acid-free sleeves. Don Cornell, Young Abe Lincoln. Great track here, great rockabilly tune called Black Slacks. Really catchy rockabilly stuff. Ella Fitzgerald on Verve. That's my favorite label, by the way. Great jazz on the Middle of Verve label. And finally, we'll close with this Liberace Box Set. It came, you know, he was huge in the 50s, of course. And, yeah, let me see if I can adjust that. And I can open this up. There we go. Yeah, and it has a booklet. I was very glad to find it with the booklet, because that's probably more collectible than the records. And just a few 7-inch, 4 7-inch pieces, and they're in fantastic condition. Yeah, but what's valuable is the booklet, because this is probably what didn't survive, most of them, if you happen to find one out in the wild today. All right, there it is, man. I have hundreds of 45s. I could probably do another series on this, probably move through, a 1960s series and a 1970s series and a 1980s series. I could also break it down by genre, country series, soul and R&B, even heavy metal. I could probably do a heavy metal one as well. But anyway, just taking you back. This is the real stuff. These are not the reissues. This is the real stuff now that you're looking at here. Going back to the 1950s. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to see some more, you know what to do. You can just subscribe to my channel. And I'll be posting more videos like this one. So anyway, have a great day. And I'll see you all soon.